I'm Bob Knight. Over the past 5 decades, I've had a chance to play with, to watch, and to coach some of the very best ever to play the game of basketball. And now, I'm going to give 16 students a chance to show me their very best. During the 40 years that I've coached, we've had walk-on players make great contributions to some of our teams. We're hoping to find one here. If you think trying to be that one guy is going to be easy, then you've never talked to anybody that's played for me. Hey! Don't think I'm beyond cutting everybody. That's too slow. Screen, set it up. Get it in there quicker. Get open. Let's go. Let's go. Previously on Night School.
They come out here looking at us like we don't belong, like we're opportunistic for being out here.
They're a little bit more athletic, but our desire is going to keep up with their athleticism.
They play hard, we're going to play hard right along with them.
We're going out there and beating them up and down the floor and showing them that we're not just a bunch of chumps.
I want to see the 5 guys that just got their ass beat by intramural players.
I can't repeat a lot of those things we said to our guys, but there's an opportunity for us to kind of get on our guys a little bit.
You guys ought to really be proud the way you played against our scholarship players tonight. All right, gets tougher and tougher. Chris, who would you cut?
Cody. He's kind of reached his limit.
I just didn't like Dustin's effort. The last couple practices, he's got that cool breeze mode going. AJ didn't help himself the days before.
I think that's probably the toughest decision that we've had. The 2 players that we are going to release are Cody and AJ.
I'm very disappointed in myself, but I gave it my all, gave my best.
Yeah, I had a real off day. It just wasn't my day, and I think that hurt me quite a bit.
I'm pretty excited to be moving on, but now it's starting to hit you that you actually have a chance.
I'm real happy that I made the cut to 4, but my goal here is to be that #1 guy.
The 4 kids that we've brought to this point in the entire series probably have the best understanding of how the game is played.
We are more aware now of the elimination day because now it's down to 4.
You look around and you realize there's only 3 other guys left, and there's actually a shot at this.
I'm trying to prove to Coach that I'm the one he's looking for, that I got what it takes.
You're gonna have to do something to make me go, because I ain't going. This is mine to win.
Strength and quickness. I mean, you have 2 things that are really important. I think all quick kids probably need to get a little stronger, and all strong kids need to get a little bit quicker. So Cliff does a great job with the conditioning aspect of things.
Well, what I'm going to do is, you know, it's really about a half of a workout of what I normally do, but I'm going to make it intense enough that they're going to start feeling it about the first 5 minutes.
Cliff has been very good for us because he's an athlete, and he's very demanding, and he does it in a way that I think he gets kids to work very hard.
This is what we're doing today. I'm putting you through a workout. Some of these lifts that we do is exactly what I do with the team. I'm trying to see who's going to break down. Bottom line, who's going to be the sissy, okay?
I work out quite a bit upper body with weights, but I never work out lower body. So when we came in here and I figured out we were doing all lower body, I knew this would be a pretty big struggle for me.
We're going to do some deadlifts. We're going to warm up with this weight right here. I want to see that butt down. I want to see your head straight ahead. I want to see your arms locked. I want you trying to lift it with your legs. Change out. I'm going to set a very high standard, what I'm looking for, okay? And I pretty much know what each one of you guys can do. I'm not going to throw 500 pounds on here and expect you to do it.
The athlete who's been conditioned to play basketball over the course of a season is, in my mind, far and away the best conditioned athlete there is in any team sport.
All right, let's go. Butt down, good posture. 10 reps now.
Come on, Cole.
How many is that, Cole?
9.
All right, let's finish up. Everybody's waiting. I'm not looking at who's the strongest. I'm looking who's going to be the sissy. Cole, I think, had the hardest time. But, you know, that's how it is sometimes in workouts. You know, you're a little bit smaller, a little bit weaker, and you're the guy that really has to show some mental toughness, you know, when you have all the disadvantages. Cole, what's up? You do what you can do.
Cole?
All right, that's good. Change out, Cole. That's good, Cole. You're doing what you can do.
I think he was just looking to see how each individual maximized his potential to get everything he could out of each lift. Who was going to go past their self-imposed limits and what they thought they could do in their mind.
Finish, then you go. Drop it right behind you.
I didn't really start struggling until we were doing a squat with weights in our arms. I felt my thighs start giving out on me, and like when I finished that set, I let go of the weight, and it was a little trouble walking at first, but I didn't give up, and I finished doing all my reps. And when I let go of the weight, my legs were pretty dead.
I noticed that Tyler had trouble doing his French squats, and I think he has a hard time working through pain. That's where some of that was coming from.
If a kid could assimilate into his mind and his body what playing at this level is all about, that kid would be able to do it.
Push! We've got another weak one here. Push it up! Push, Cole! One more. It's all in your mind. It's all in your mind. Come on.
You're working out pretty hard, you know, you get that feeling where you want to throw up almost. It was pretty intense, you know.
Push! Control it down. Push! Good. Hey, guys, this is panty waist weight. Come on now. Come on. Real good. Good. Push. Go! Push it! I want you to do that rep by yourself. Push up! Rack it. That's good, Cole. Now, what you saw there is what I do with the basketball team day in, day out. It's a lot of work that these guys put in. One of you guys wants to be on the team, this is what you're going to see day in, day out. Pretty good job, though. Okay, you guys are done. Water.
I'm going to go ahead and say my legs will probably be sore. But once we start playing out there on the court, I probably won't feel it.
Right now, I'm feeling a little tired. It's pretty much my legs are done.
I'm good. I'm ready to go. Let's go hoop.
My legs were shaking. I could barely even feel them.
You know, each workout session that we've had, we've picked a theme. And our theme today is perseverance. Define perseverance for me in 10 seconds, quick.
Working through something that's a little harder.
Working through something. Tyler?
Working to get to your goal.
Working beyond your limit.
Fighting through.
Well, I think that's probably the definition that all of us have about perseverance. It's extending ourselves. But let me tell you what perseverance is to me. If you'll just step off the court here for a moment.
That's it. All right, you got to get it out there, guys.
I don't know how I deal with, you know, not being able to use my lower half of my body.
Pick for me. Oh!
We walked up and we were like, okay, what's Coach Knight got for us now? And then all of a sudden, the Dallas Mavericks wheelchair squad comes out. And it really puts stuff in perspective for you.
These guys are the Dallas Wheelchair Mavericks. These guys have won 6 of the last 9 national championships, wheelchair basketball.
Just being able to meet the Dallas Wheelchair Mavericks, it just really puts things in perspective.
I don't know how I deal with, you know, not being able to use my lower half of my body.
What's your name?
Arvin's and all.
Arvin. Good luck, Arvin.
Sometimes guys your age think you're persevering when you get out of bed in the morning. Sometimes guys your age think you're persevering when you get your ass to class, when it's cold or it's raining a little bit. This is what perseverance is all about, and we'll never touch it. Here are guys that have been struck with some sort of tragedy, and they're out there without legs playing basketball. And they're obviously not just enjoying it, but it means something to them. In 1981, we won the NCAA championship. I had a kid named Landon Turner. He was a first-team All-American. And when we won the NCAA championship, he was the most valuable player in the NCAA tournament. There's no question in my mind he was going to be the #1 player taken in the draft. And during the course of the latter part of the summer, he was involved in an automobile accident that left him paralyzed from the waist below. Now, perseverance. Landon Turner is the best example of something happening beyond control and then doing the absolute best you've got with what you have. There's no one that I've had play for me that I think is a better example for doing everything you can to get the most out of life, no matter what it is that's a difficulty, that's something that you just wish you didn't have to deal with. At the end of our season, always introduce the seniors to talk. Before I introduced the seniors, I asked every person that had played there to stand. And so I turned to Landon. I said, Landon, are you going to stand? And he gave me the greatest line I've ever heard or read in my lifetime. And he said, Coach, I'm standing in my heart. Now that's a guy that's persevered. Now, what we'd like to do is let the Mavericks show you a little bit about their movement, about the way they play the game. Then we're going to let you mix with them playing a little bit, just so you get an idea about just how hard these guys have worked to be able to do what they can do. Now, the one thing you guys got to be careful of is that you don't hurt each other when you get in there, because I have no confidence in the four of you being able to handle these chairs like these four guys can.
Go and sit on in the chair. You guys just try and sprint to the halfway line, then turn on around, sprint back, okay? Go. Big pushes, guys, come on. Come on, you got it, you got it. You are making us look good, gentlemen.
When they got in the chairs and got out there, they started opening up and having fun.
All right, let's give these guys the ball.
What I thought we wanted to do was give these kids all that we could in the time that they were with us that could be of benefit to them in later life.
2 pushes, 1 bounce. 2 pushes, 1 bounce. Get to the halfway line, turn around, 2 pushes, 1 bounce.
And that's why the people that I wanted to talk to them had the message that if kids listened, they were going to take something out of it that would be invaluable to them for all time.
When we got out there with the Mavericks, they were just kind of showing us the ropes and how to get up and down the court and really encouraging us.
All right, guys. We're just going to show you a layup drill that we do real quick. Basketball's basketball. You know, whether it's in a wheelchair or not, and they had a sense of the game.
You still have to do all the fundamentals and make good passes, dribble the ball well, and take care of it, no turnovers, and play well as a team.
You're going to pass. You get open with the ball, you get a good passing angle, and you get the ball to guys that can shoot, okay?
3 ball. Oh,
Go get it. It's teamwork. He shouldn't be chasing it clear out here.
I was really impressed with how excited they were to get in the wheelchairs, and they seemed like they're really enjoying themselves.
I was fairly impressed with them, and I'm glad that we were able to at least make them experience something that they may not ever experience in their life.
I think I was the only one that didn't score that day. Worst wheelchair shooter of all time.
Persevere, baby.
This is what perseverance is all about.
Good luck to you guys. Good job, man.
What they do is infinitely more important for people like us than it really is for them. Now, you've already been put through a lot of work today. You're tired. You've got to overcome that. That's a little bit of perseverance. We're going to start out two-man shooting. You're going to shoot from just inside the three-point line, not in front of the foul line. You've got to be exactly where we want you. In coaching, you base a lot of getting across what it is you're trying to teach on the desire of the player to play. Oh, Arvin, you're disqualified. What did we specifically say?
Behind the free throw line.
Behind the foul line. That's paying attention. That's what you learn when you're told to do something like that.
You need to pay attention more. I need to stop pissing them off, that's for sure.
If you want to play, this is what you have to do. Now, if you're not going to do these things, then you're not going to play. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to play 2-on-2. Let's just see how well you help each other get open with screening and cutting. Here we go. If the player continually shows a lack of understanding or recognition, then I think this is a player that you discard. Come on, we don't have a cutter or a screener. You guys are getting mixed up. Post up, Tyler. You two guys did not do a good job of cutting and screening. How you try to eliminate distraction is through your demands of what you want done. Now, with some kids, you never eliminate distraction. Who is the screener? It's the inside guy. Who is the cutter? It's the outside guy. I think the repetition can take different forms, but setting the screen is going to be the same when that kid is a senior as when he's a freshman. Right side. Right, middle, left. We got to think, boys. We got to think.
Get down. Hey.
All right, it's a back screen now. Started over here on this side with a down screen. Repetition is a tremendous key in learning, in tolerance in teaching. Now, wait a minute. Somebody's got to understand what we're doing, boys. A down screen, where does that mean the screener has to be? He's got to be inside. Where is the cutter? The cutter is outside if there's a down screen. Other side, down screen.
Get up.
Man, it'd take me 5 timeouts to get something across to you guys. We can't have that. It can't be taught overnight. It can't be taught this season. It's taught with continuous repetition. Okay, all right, that's good.
Earlier today, I went through a pretty brutal lower body workout, and pretty much we're just preparing for the next 2 days by taking care of the soreness.
After the long, hard workout, we took him over to the training room and did a little ice massaging to work out some of the soreness. Too wet under the tables. Pretty much what I'm wanting y'all to do is go straight across this leg, just work out the soreness, wherever you're feeling. There's no pain, is it?
It's not sore, it's cold.
Well, first of all, I hate icing, period. Just try not to think about the pain, you know, and just trying to loosen up your muscles.
I can't even straighten my legs out.
Oh, my God.
You can push a little harder than that.
Coach.
Huh?
It's a little cold.
I know. It'll warm up later. Just trying to help y'all out for tomorrow.
Appreciate it.
You're going to love life tomorrow when you're trying to get out of bed and walking around. If you want, another thing you can do is bend up the knee. Bend. That way you're getting a little bit of a stretch in it while you're stretching it, if you can bend that far up. My favorite thing for anybody that's done a hard workout, leg workout, is to put them in a cold tub. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna get in this cold tub, get in there for about 8-10 minutes, help the body recover. It's only about 52 degrees, so it's not too cold for you. What you gotta do with any therapy you do for an athlete is to convince them what you're doing is gonna benefit them, not hurt them.
Are you kidding? As long as I know it's helping me, I was in there and did my time to get out.
Cole's a redhead. He's German, he's Irish. He likes this kind of stuff.
point. He's comfortable almost of just sitting there. He's not having a problem.
When am I going to get there?
Huh?
When am I going to get there?
Pretty soon.
When?
I can't believe he sat in that whirlpool like that. He sat in there and started lounging. I was like, what are you doing? I sat there holding the bar, shaking it. I was about to tear it off. I was gripping it so hard.
8 minutes good enough for you?
Whatever you think is good.
That'd be great. Yeah. Most athletes don't like ice. They want heat. They just like the warming effect. They don't like the discomfort of the pins and needles. Arvin, just to let you know, if you go in the warm, you still got to end over here in the cold, so you got to get back in here.
I was an idiot. I really thought he was playing, so I went in the heat. And then when I went into the cold, it was a little painful. A lot painful.
40 seconds. You all right?
Coach said tomorrow I'll feel better than I normally would. But like the Bible verse says, don't worry about yesterday or tomorrow. All that matters is today. Today is painful. It's too cold for me not to walk. My body's cold right now. Like, I'm shaking. I don't know, I'm gonna wear a sweatshirt or something. My body's cold. No, like, I'm still cold.
Why is it cold?
Hoff, you wanna get beat up?
All I'd have to do is run down the stairs and you'd never catch me.
But put it like this, once I catch you, I'm gonna hurt you.
Oh my gosh, it's 65 in here. That's only, 15 degrees higher than what we were.
Us 4 guys are fighting for a spot, and they want to prove that we can't come in there and beat them.
The play out there was see who can knock who on whose ass. And I'm fine with that. I'll knock you right back.
The first initiative that we're going to be doing is called pipeline. All right? Pretty simple in theory. You're going to roll this marble through these pipes into the white bucket that you can probably see on the other side of these poles. Anytime that it stops, drops, or rolls backwards, you come back and you start all over.
Everything they did off the floor was a part of the process of developing these kids into a team.
And it doesn't make any difference who's responsible as long as they all have some responsibility in winning.
Stop.
One person doesn't do their job, the whole group fails. You have to start all over. So everybody has to know their part. Everybody's got to be paying attention.
Go.
There you go. You don't need to hurry up. You can just go slow the whole time.
Like that.
I got you. Finish that second. Bucket.
Yes, sir.
Good job, baby.
Good job, boys. Good job.
The overall lesson of this activity was just concentration and sticking it till the end and not letting anything get in your way.
Your objective, obviously, is to get everybody over the wall. You cannot use the rope in any way. You can help each other. You can lift from the first person on. The last person will be on their own.
1, 2, 3. No, I got you. Don't worry. All right. Now, Hoff. Yeah. Squat a little bit. Yeah.
We set them on off-court activities because the family that you have garnered when you come to college is going to be your teammates. So bonding time off the court is really important.
How will you tell me if you're going to jump off my back?
Come on, Hoff. Hoff, elevate, boy. Come on. 1, 2, 3, go.
Get up, get up, get up, boy.
Grab that wall, Dustin. Come on, Hoff. Come on.
Get him up there, boy.
Ow. Hoff got the wrong deal on that one.
Elevate, Hoff.
Grab him. Let's go.
Pull him up. Just pull him up. Dustin, get him up to yourself. Get him up. Just pull him up, Dustin. Yeah, there you go. Oh,
got it. Good job.
You're going to climb straight up the front. Once you stand straight up, give us a 1, 2, 3 jump. Jump on the J of jump. Who's up? You guys want
I'll go first. Good job, buddy. I got it. Good job, Cole.
1, 2, 3, jump.
Woo! Good job.
There we go. I don't think I can balance myself up there.
Good job, Cole.
Thanks, man. No, once you get up there and you're standing there and the pole's shaking, you just gotta remember to stay calm. Like, the more you try to balance it out, the more it's gonna shake, you know?
1, 2, 3, jump.
Whoa! 1, 2, 3, elevation, Holmes. Oh!
There you go. Let's go, you got it, you got it.
That's it. Oh, you catch.
There we
Just
go.
get up there.
Pretty much, there we go.
Good job. Go straight up.
Baby steps.
There you go, boy.
Here you go, you got this.
I don't know if I can jump. 1. Whew. 2.
Let go of the rope.
That kind of drill, I think, tells the kids something about themselves.
1, 2. Come on, Dustin, let's go, man. You got this. 1, 2. 1.
Hey, dude, come on, man.
I'm scared.
I know you're scared, you big girl. You don't jump this, you getting cut. I get cut because of this. You don't jump this, you getting cut.
Yeah.
That's it. Go ahead and jump now, please. My legs are getting tired.
I got to the top, finally got balanced, turned around, and I was kind of stuck. I tried to keep telling myself to jump, but I don't know, for some reason I wouldn't move.
Damn. Dustin. What? Big girl, jump.
I really didn't care what they're thinking or saying because, I don't know. It was a different feel for me, definitely. I've never felt that way in my life.
Come on.
Scariest thing I've ever done in my life.
No, it's not.
My life.
It really isn't. Come on.
You gotta overcome it then.
Stick with it, man. Make a commitment.
1, 2. I mean, you're getting worse.
Damn it.
Pull me
How long have I been up here?
You can't jump 3 feet, but you can pull me
6
up a wall.
minutes and
Hey,
37
if you were my
seconds.
cell phone bill, I'd get upset.
I was up there, for a while, and my body just kept kind of getting tired. My legs, I couldn't even feel my body pretty much.
1, 2.
No.
How you gonna say no when we say 2?
Hold on.
Y'all ready?
1. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Jump. Yeah! Big
There we go.
I was telling myself, I can do it, but, I really didn't want to. But sometimes you got to do things when you don't want to, so.
It takes a while to work through fears like that, especially feeling so unsafe with something that, again, is outside your comfort zone. So he showed some commitment and perseverance being up there that long and finally jumping on his own. So that was great. I was proud of him for doing it.
I don't want to let go now.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Okay, I'm letting go. 1. Let go. Oh.
That's the only thing that's really going to get that kind of reaction out of me is that stuff right there. Other than that, on the court or anything else, it's different. I'll show no fear.
Okay, boys, come here. What we're going to do today is this. There are going to be 2 scholarship players come out and play 2-on-2 against you 2 guys. But it's only going to be for a couple of minutes, so you've got to bust your ass to get as much in as you can in that amount of time. Then we'll play 4-on-4.
It's a pressure day, it's a cut day. They want to make sure that what they've been going over all week, they try to input today.
Both of you high, both of you high. Split it, split it.
I think it's very important that the players in the night school have a chance to play against our guys. We're not choosing an individual player. We're choosing the guy that's going to fit in best with our team here at Tech.
When you screen, get up there and you screen. Interchange. Arvin, get up and screen. You guys have got to switch spots a little bit.
Post.
go, let's go.
Get out, Jay, get out.
Good drive, but shot fake, Cole. Shot fake, Cole. Ball.
Got to get out there, Arvin. Face the lane, Blacks. All right, now hold it. Why fight him, Tyler? Guard me like he was guarding you. Guard me like you. There I am. You got to think, you got to see what you got now. Take it again, white ball, foul.
There was a lot of sloppy play out there today. There was a lot of bad shots taken, you know, and that could have come from the pressure.
Move, Tyler.
That's it, Dazzy. Ball up.
Get rid of it, Dustin. You're not playing anywhere near like each of the four of you have played throughout the course of all the sessions that we've had. I mean, this is up to you guys. You got a lot on the line here. Today is our next to last cut. Keep one thing in mind. Don't think I'm beyond cutting everybody.
Us four guys were fighting for a spot, and they want to prove that we can't come in there and beat them.
Until they actually have a chance to come out here and play against a Big 12 player, you know, a lot of them just don't understand how physical and how intense the level of play is.
The play out there was see who can knock who on whose ass. And I'm fine with that. I'll knock you right back, but let me do that. I'm gonna take it to you every single time. I'm not gonna back down from anybody.
Talk, Black, talk.
Where's the help? Where's the help? That's the way to drive. That's the way to
We gotta go up with it.
I'm going for that #1 position. Not top 2, not top 4.
All over.
Let's go, let's move.
No matter how good you think you are, I'll always be better.
Good man.
My expectation is to win. I honestly think I'm the guy. I really do believe that I will be the guy.
Who's got up top? Nice. Set it up.
Good cut, Cole.
I do have what it takes to win the whole thing, only because of the determination and hard work I'm willing to put forth.
You got me. Go there.
When I talk about shooting, I think I'm the best. So whether I'm shooting free throws or I'm shooting three-pointers, I'm going to think I'm the best. I don't want to ever get satisfied with where I'm at, so I've got to put it all out there in the court every time I'm there.
Get into it, Allen. Quick. Get into it.
Knock it out. Feet set.
I've given it my best. I've tried my hardest. So I just hope that I can keep going on to try and win that spot.
Good pass.
I had to leave it all on the floor, no regrets.
Push it up. Quick, White, quick.
Get him out of there, White. All right, that's enough. That's it. That's the end of this session. We're going to get together now, the coaches. When we come back out, we release 2. Now we'll see who stays for the next round. Okay, you guys can go on back to the locker room, relax, and we'll bring you back out here. We got to talk about how well these kids have paid attention out there. Who's listened to what we want done. We got to think about who's going to be the best kid in the locker room. We don't need some guy that's a donkey in the locker room. Okay, let me go with Cliff first. Cliff, you've been involved with the conditioning and the extra training exercises that these kids have gone through. Who, with what he has put forth the best effort?
Well, I would say all 4 players, we'd be able to develop them. I thought Cole was a little on the weak side. Tyler, same way.
Let's talk about Cole for a second. Cole is just a skinny little kid. has just really played his tail off to get where he is. And the most important thing he brings with him is attitude.
I think in the locker room or in the conditioning or in the community, I mean, he's the kind of guy we want.
I think that's a very valid point. What do you think our strongest position is? We've got, and let's just say we have 3 positions. We have the guard spot, the forward spot, and the post spot. But none of these guys are post players. So we're not considering anybody as a post player.
If we're looking, even if we're looking for a guard and there's a big guy available, we're going to take a big guy. You can't have too many big guys.
Well, I love the way Arvin comes out. I mean, he comes out and plays full speed ahead all the time. And one of you guys made the comment that he's going to be able to energize things, keep things going.
Arvin is quick, athletic. Arvin could be in a Texas Tech practice tomorrow and physically be able to push our guards. Arvin is athletic enough to win the competition.
I like Arvin. I like Arvin for his tenacity. I like the way he go at, our kids and how hard he plays all the time.
The thing that I think he has really been lacking is no one has screwed up things that we've talked about as much as he has. He just hasn't listened. Hold it already. What did I say? You hurt your team if you don't listen, Arvin. You got to pay attention to what the hell I'm talking about. You're the only guy, Arvin, that didn't understand it. Dustin really stood out.
Yeah, and he actually took the ball good to the whole last 2 days.
Yeah.
He would have just done that earlier on.
Well, he'd have been a no-brainer. He's played kind of as, what's your term, cool breeze?
Yeah, cool breeze.
Yeah, kind of.
I think he got a little urgency the last 2 days that maybe I better start doing something. Good shot, good shot.
I think that Tyler was the best player we had taking the ball to the bucket.
I thought Tyler was our best player in the middle of this process.
For 2 or 3 sessions, he was the best player we had out here. His shooting form yesterday was horrible. Get your shooting foot forward like we've talked about. You're leaning back, Tyler. That's why you can't hit anything. We end up with where we've got to drop 2 kids that we don't want to drop. But that's like getting up in the morning. You got to do it.
Surely they made their decision. We're waiting on.
They'll be watching tape or something.
It doesn't seem like it'd take too long.
Maybe it's harder with less people.
That's true.
They could have already had their mind made up.
That's what I was going to say. They could have had their mind going up into today.
Now you just run everything through your head.
We're not talking about 4 apples. We're talking about 2 apples and 2 oranges. That's what we wound up with. Now, out of that, what's going to be best for us?
I think we like all 4 kids.
Yeah.
All 4 kids have earned our respect, but we're not picking the kid we like. We're picking the kid that can make our team.
Well, that's it. Let's get them together and we'll tell them what our decision is. Who is the guy out of you 4 that can play for us?
Just knowing there's 4 guys left and 2 of us have to go, and so your chances are becoming pretty realistic for this.
The 2 guys that we're not going to retain are...
Tonight's the night where we're cut down to the final 2.
Just knowing there's 4 guys left and 2 of us have to go, and so your chances are becoming pretty realistic for this.
Obviously, there's a chance of me getting cut, even though I don't think that there is.
I just tried to go out there and give it my all and show them that I could be a part of this team.
If I lose, this is embarrassing. If I lose, I didn't back it up. If I lose, what am I gonna do? During elimination, that's the worst time. I mean, because you're standing there waiting for coach to walk out and you're just literally shaking the whole time. And the 4 of us are really just hoping to move on, and it's just nerve-wracking.
Okay, fellas, here we are. Right from the beginning, we talked about working down to a player who could best play for us, the way we want to play. Now, what all goes into that? Basketball skills, passing, shooting, dribbling, rebounding, What else goes into it? Quickness, strength, listening, intelligence, understanding the game, seeing the game. Our offense is such that we move guys around a lot. Our defense is such that everybody has to be able to play it. So there are a whole lot of things that go into who is the guy out of you four that can play for us. And with that, the two guys that we're not going to retain are Cole and Arvin. You guys have all done a great job. You've been four guys that have worked hard. You've been four guys that deserve to go on.
I was real surprised Dustin and Tyler were the final two, because I guess from coaches talking about what he wanted for the program and what he saw and what he was describing, I thought he was describing what I had accomplished.
We want to wish you two guys well. We want to wish Dustin and Tyler the very best in your competition for the one final guy. Good luck.
Anybody who says that it's really easy to cut a squad down to the final number, whatever that is, just doesn't have a feeling for what all is involved in a kid attempting to make a team, a kid really wanting to make a team, and a kid being really, really crushed when he does.
1, 2, 3.
Attack!
Good job, baby. Good luck. I feel like a failure. I feel like I didn't accomplish what I was trying to accomplish. One thing I didn't succeed at. My goal was to win, and I lost.
I was hoping, just like anybody else, to be that one walk-on, not just have the opportunity to try to walk onto the team, but to get on that team and get on the court for Texas Tech. That's what I was really, really hoping and shooting for.
My goal was to win it. I came in here from that first day, and we had 50-something kids in here, and I said I was going to win it. I thought I was going to win it. I didn't see this coming tonight.
I feel really blessed to even have the opportunity to play in front of a legend like Coach Knight and his staff. And there's tens of thousands of D1 players that have never been seen by Coach Knight, never talked to him, and I got to spend 2 to 3 weeks from him and learn from who I think is the best coach that's ever stepped out on the floor.
I played hard every time. I left it all out there every single time. There wasn't a day where I didn't come home exhausted. No, there's nothing else I could have done. You're a great coach. I respect you. I just don't think you made the right decision.
I really don't think I'll ever try to play competitively again. This was just too great of an experience to work with Coach Knight. I don't know if anything can match this.
I had a good experience. Did a bunch of things I never thought I would do, but I just wanted to play basketball.
Boniek invites you to see what's next on Night School.
Last night, what was on my mind was pretty much what I had to do now, try and pretty much outshine him on getting that spot for the walk-on.
Honestly, right now, I'm not really worried about Tyler. I just want to play basketball. I don't like to finish second at anything.
You start looking at all the ingredients, all the characteristics of a person that wants to be successful and is going to help others be successful.
Don't let me bother you. I'm sure you both have them with you.
Dustin started to give me a reason. I said, I have no interest in your reason. I have an interest in your notebook.
Me and Dustin had been told by Coach earlier that we're going to be coaching 7 guys.
He didn't say who, though. We've seen all 14 guys ever cut.
I was tremendously impressed by the attitude of these kids coming back when they had been disappointed in earlier sessions that we had had.
Today, me and Tyler went one-on-one.
Good pass,
We're looking for the kid that can most fit into our team here at Texas Tech.
We both were kind of short on a lot of our shots.
The person that we have chosen to have an opportunity to be a walk-on candidate for our basketball team.
Brought to you by Pontiac, official performance machines of the NCAA.